Morning. You can see me scratching me ear, can't you? I can see you watching me now, and I can see Dave. You can see Dave.
Yeah.
I put that little box on top, so we can see each other, can't we, Dave?
Yeah.
So we can see what you can see. And it's Wednesday, and we've just left Rotherham General Hospital, bringing loved ones into our care, because we're funeral directors. I'm Mick Fogg, and this is Dave, my mortuary manager. So you can say good morning, Dave, if you want to.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Now, something that I set this YouTube thing up. My wife bought me this camera, and it was to help with my mental illness, and I thought I need to talk about it. Depression, anxiety, you name it, all that. Panic attacks. And it's horrible. It genuinely is horrible. And I'm going to be honest, and I'm just going to be blunt and straight and brutal. In the past, when I heard that somebody had got depression, anxiety, whatever, I didn't understand it. And that's no defence. And I used to think, how can you be depressed? Get a life. Well, you can. Anybody can. I can. I don't have to work. If I wanted to, I could retire tomorrow. And that's not with selling business. I could just close. But I love what I do. And anybody can become depressed. He's depressed. Aren't you?
I am, yeah.
He goes to Nutty People's place at Gillermarsh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, where they have a chat. And it's good. They call it Nutty People's place. I'm not being horrible, that's what they call it. Like counselling. And Dave's, and he'll not mind me saying this, lockdown causes mainly. Just something simple can cause it. It can be a breakup of your marriage. It can be losing your job, it can be bereavement, someone you loved. It can be so many things that brings it on. Car accident, something as simple as a car accident can bring depression on. It's horrible, and we can all go through it. Nobody's immune to depression. So that's why I set YouTube up, to talk about it, because more and more people shun away from it, and they don't want to openly say, I'm Michael Fogg and I have mental health issues, I have depression, anxiety. Today I'm out on a funeral, conducting a funeral for a gentleman, and your centre of attention, you're conducting, all funeral directors go through it. Everybody's watching you, you're there to make sure that everything runs smoothly. All the preparation and all the details that you've done are adhered to. But sometimes I just want to put a blanket over me and just be in house on the settee. I don't want to go out. Last thing I want is people looking at me. I think he knows what I'm saying anyway.
Yeah, I know.
He gets
I know
it.
only too well.
He knows only too well. My you don't, his wife can't understand why he just wants to sit in pub with pints of beer and her fetching them. But that's how he deals with it. And so be it, innit, Dave? Getting legless every night. Don't carrying him home.
I only wish.
He only wishes. 2 Pint Friday, if anybody knows Dave, will know that 2 Pint Fridays it were before lockdown really important to him. And it's the way that he comes down, he just goes out after he's finished work, he has a couple of pints, sits quietly because he's not being juniors, because management team at juniors fucked that up big time during lockdown, didn't they, Dave? That old bloke, I'm not going to go on about it anyway, but anyway, they didn't open back up, and it were crap, it were absolutely crap. And Dave then obviously depression set in. And he's affected. We have a chat every morning,
Morning.
don't we?
We do, yeah. Every morning.
Every single morning, 5 days a week, we sit down together at funeral home, and we sat there with a drink of tea or coffee, and we just talk and open up. It's a bit like Andy's man club in a way, but there's only 2 of us, not more of us. We might invite other people in with depression to come and talk to us, because I think nobody understands it unless you've been through it. It's a bit like bereavement. You've got to experience it to know. And I opened my page by me saying I'm depressed openly. I'm on Sertraline. I have counselling. I hope by me being open and straight and saying how I deal with it has helped other people deal with it. If it's just helped one person, it's amazing. Although I've had 2 letters come this week, and I don't want to tell you what's in the letters, but they're beautiful. And I will be saying on later today, like, thank you for them. Just amazing letters, and it's lifted me so much. And a card, absolutely unreal. And I hope that I have shone a bit of a light on depression, because it is, my heart goes out to anybody with it. As I keep saying, Churchill described it as a black dog. Some people call it a black cloud. I call it bollocks, because it is absolute bollocks. There ain't a word for depression, and I don't think it ever leaves you once it sets in. Yeah, you have good days and you have bad days, but it's always around corner. So if anybody is feeling suicidal, I tried to do me send in just over 2 years since, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd had enough of trolling and people being vile, lying online and making stuff up, and I'd had enough of it. How can you answer people when they're just lying? Why should you answer them when they're just lying? You didn't let me see my dad. Well, we advise you that visiting wasn't advisable, like we do sometimes. I'll openly admit it, yeah. If I bring somebody into care and they look not good, then I will be honest with family, and I will say I'm not recommending, I'm not advising visiting. But I always say, you can visit, I'm recommending you don't. It's your choice. Oh, all right, Michael, no, you know best. Keep memory you've got. That's what I might say. We have so many families visiting, and we always have done. Because most of the loved ones look all right. Some people don't. Sadly, some people change quickly. And it depends on what medication they've been taking, environment that they've passed away in, our temperature. There's so many things contributes to that. But that's one thing trolls will say. They won't say we didn't pay for funeral. One woman won't say I pinched £3,500 off my mother. It was my dad who stopped me from seeing her. They blame me. That caused my depression. And people say, ah, well, it's good. I'm glad you got depressed. I might have, but I'm a millionaire in more ways than one. Anyway, I'm going. I'll catch you all later. Ta-ra!
Ta-ra.